Hi guys, welcome back to RT Share Tea, where respiratory therapists live out loud. With me, your host, Linda Fry, the Asthma Lady. Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to anyone new. And I just wanted to say happy holidays. Yes, I don't think I've seen you guys since before Thanksgiving, right? Or before Thanksgiving was the last holiday. So I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving and happy holidays to everyone out here. Okay guys, before I start, today's episode, we're talking about managing asthma in the cold, because right now it's cold outside, at least for those of us on the north. It's very cold out here right now. And so we're talking about managing asthma in those type of conditions. But I first wanted to give a shout out to everyone that came out to see me, came out for the RT Share Tea podcast during the AARC Congress in Orlando this year in 2024. So a huge shout out to my past guest co-host that came out, and it was kind of like speed dating. Everyone just came through and said hi and just really displayed the vibes that was out there, networking and really linking with like-minded people in the profession. So huge shout out to Melissa Walsh, Dan Witt, Dr. Cameron Michaels, and Heather Merchagoy. So huge supporters, and I love them all. Great group of people. Okay guys, so let's get into this cold weather. So let me tell you something that happened to me not too long ago. I had to go to work, right? This day, it was very cold outside, right? So I'm walking and I see my bus about to zoom by. And mind you, I don't run for anything, but I'm like, okay, I wanted to get to work early to start working on some projects ahead of my team coming in. So I said, I gotta catch this bus. So I started running for the bus. When I caught the bus, good news, I caught it. I caught the bus, I sat down, boom, started wheezing. That's why it's always good to have your inhaler with you for those of us that have asthma, because you just never know when something like that can happen. Asthma is not a one size fits all type of disease. So something like cold air may trigger, flare up your asthma for some people, right? So it's just that dry air going into our airways that can cause it to constrict, to get narrower. So this can happen to some people. Not to mention that we also have increased mucus production around this time as well. Common triggers that are associated with cold weather and the winter are things like the cold, flu season, RSV, indoor air triggers, because remember, we inside. And we can't forget holiday stress. So here are some tips. Always carry your inhaler. You just never know when you are going to need it. Make sure that you also have an updated asthma action plan so that you or the village that takes care of your child that has asthma, everyone knows what to do if there's an emergency with their breathing. Another tip is to remember to wear a scarf or a mask over your mouth or nose, and making sure that the air is coming in warm. We also want to stay hydrated, right? Moist airways or happy airways. Avoid sudden drops in temperature and try to warm up before heading inside. So, charge your phone. Like we say, gas it up. Make sure you got enough power in your phone. And during that time, make sure you are getting nice and warm before you head outside. And make sure you're also getting those checkups and checking in with your provider, with your healthcare provider, to review the medication, making sure that you're on the best treatment plan out there that's appropriate for you. To my healthcare workers, so the wheezers out there. So this is a good time to advocate for things like the flu vaccine and appropriate vaccines for those with asthma. It's also a good time to give out resources in regards to indoor air quality. So things in regards to cleaning, using a humidifier and air cleaners, and dealing with fragrances that folks usually have out during the holidays. This is also a good time to encourage patients to get their checkups, so this now we at the end of the year, if they have not had their checkup with their specialist or their provider, that this is a good time to get it. Remember, asthma self-management is about progress, not perfection. All right, so try to start from what you can do at home. All right, guys, I hope you learned something from me here today. Thank you for being here with us. Remember, we are growing together. We are on most podcast platforms. Oh, we just got added to Apple Podcasts. So we are now on Apple Podcasts. So follow us there. And we're there on Wednesdays. And we are on YouTube on Thursdays. Yes, guys, thank you so much for the support. I also want to thank the ACRF for giving me the Mike West Patient Education Achievement Award. It is a true honor, and I'm so grateful. I'm just so excited, and it gives me the fire to continue doing this type of work. So thank you. All right, guys. Anyway, just let me know what you guys do in regards to dealing with the cold weather, for any of you guys that have asthma or who take care of those that have asthma. To my healthcare workers, what are the struggles that you hear your patients have during this season? So let me know, talk to me, and yes, thank you again. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.